Welcome back to Japan After Dark. Today we're here at Starbucks in downtown Matsuyama.
We're going to be trying out one of the new Frappuccino drinks. It's a limited time item and it is actually one of 47 limited drinks Starbucks is offering now. They have one drink for every prefecture in Japan. Today we'll be trying out the Ehime Frappuccino. David, any idea for what kind of flavor we might be getting into today?
Must be mikan, right?
That's not correct.
Annie, what's going on?
It's not mikan.
How can it not be mikan? That's everyone thinks of mikan when they think of Ehime.
I don't know, man. It's
our mascot is a giant orange. I mean, seriously.
It's not mikan.
So what is it? What could it be?
I'll give you a hint. It's another citrus fruit.
Another citrus fruit.
Yeah.
A lemon?
No, not lemon.
Shikoku or kobos, but that would be from Oita, so it can't be that. So I don't know, man. I have no idea.
I'll give you another hint.
Okay.
Think New Zealand.
Ain't no citrus in New Zealand, man. I don't know what you're talking
about. Think of the small bird that's famous in New Zealand.
Is it also a name for people from New Zealand?
It's also a name for people from New Zealand.
It's not a kiwi, is it?
Yeah, dude, it's kiwi.
Why is it a kiwi? Why or why?
It's kiwi, dude.
We make kiwis here? We cultivate kiwis? First time I had that.
I don't know, man. It's news to me too.
I thought we got that from somewhere else or something.
I don't know. So,
okay, man. Well, I think you better go and get a setsume, an explanation for that. To be honest with you, so I'm kind of annoyed. I'm sure you are too.
Me too.
So, yeah.
My number one question here is.
I was actually looking forward to mikan drink.
Like, what kind of kiwi? Is it like fruit flavored? Is it
the bird?
Is it the bird?
Is it just a blended New Zealand person?
Is it like people flavored? I don't know.
Could be.
We should go consult with the manager.
Let's go find out. All right.
This deserves an explanation.
I got you back. All right.
Alright, so we're back in the studio with our Ehime Frappuccinos.
Kiwi. Not mikan.
What the hell?
So we asked the manager, he just looked at us and said,
I'm calling out this. All jokes aside, we actually have an answer as to why Ehime has the Kiwi Frappuccino.
Not from the manager,
Yes.
We had to find that out ourselves.
Yeah.
Alex, why is it a kiwi?
In terms of production output, believe it or not, Ehime is #1 in Japan for the production of kiwi.
But you don't see many kiwis in the store, not more than normal.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, Ehime is definitely not famous for kiwi.
Or we just send in the kiwis all around Japan.
Point being, like, you would think if you were to create like a coffee drink or a frappuccino in the image of, location, like in this case, Japanese prefecture, you would think they would want to choose something like culturally relevant. In terms of commerce, I guess kiwi is relevant, but culturally, do you think it can be argued that kiwi is culturally relevant to Ehime?
Yeah, I think there are very few people who would think kiwi when they think Ehime.
Yeah.
They would immediately think mikan. They won't think kiwi.
Kiwi, I just think of New Zealand, like we said before.
So we don't use anything in Ehime in terms of advertising the prefecture using kiwi. You don't see kiwi on posters or merchandising.
Yeah.
The mascot is a giant Okay.
And there's no Kiwi mascot, which should say everything that needs to be said.
Well, we've both lived here a long time, and we never knew that Kiwi was a famous
Yeah, I mean, you would expect to see like Kiwi flavored omiyage, like Japanese souvenirs.
Yeah, which you don't.
You don't see that. We'll get to it more later in the video, but one of the prefectures has like salted caramel.
Okay.
I think of like winter season for caramel, don't you? We're getting into the nitty-gritty now. Do you think they're like locally sourcing their kiwis?
You'd hope so. But I'm curious to see how it tastes because I don't associate kiwi with a coffee.
Like, then again, this is a frappuccino. It's like a sweet,
Sure.
like iced drink. Before we try it out, what exactly are you expecting from this?
It looks very heavy on the cream, so I'm
It
thinking
does,
of
too.
something like 95% cream.
It looks extremely milky. Look at that.
Taste. Yeah, it's you can barely see the kiwi.
It looks like vanilla ice cream with,
the kiwi's all gone to the bottom actually.
yeah.
So if you were to look at the bottom, you would see the kiwi.
I would hope the kiwi flavor is prominent. I'm expecting primarily like sweet, like a sweet, rich, like desserty flavor.
I was expecting them to put
like
some
a hint of kiwi.
I was hoping they would put like a little like green syrup or something on top.
Yeah.
Or some powder or something.
Or
just
like give it some
bring the
like
light.
kiwi.
It's very one-dimensional, isn't it?
It is.
It's just cream and a little bit fruity.
Not bad.
Yeah, I do get fruit, some kiwi taste. It's not pure cream.
That's a true statement. It's not pure cream. It's mostly cream.
Yeah, I just got like a little like kind of jelly texture thing that had like a kiwi taste.
Ooh, I did too. You can see it here, I think. Also, if you like take a sip from the very bottom, you can get that rich kiwi syrup and like the crunchy texture of the seeds.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad. It's better than I expected.
It's not bad. Okay, I think I understand what this drink is going for now. The base of the drink is like a rich cream, and all the kiwi flavor is concentrated into little like chunks that are floating around inside. So not every sip will bring the kiwi flavor, but if you happen to, you know, get some of those kiwi chunks.
Yeah, it's like the occasional like pop of kiwi flavour.
Yeah.
Just floating in very thick cream.
Yeah. It's not like a straight up kiwi juice or anything.
No. They've not like pureed kiwis or anything like that. It doesn't taste like fresh kiwi. It tastes like they've like made some syrup or dessert. To be honest, if you're not a huge kiwi person, you might still be able to like this. It's not intensely kiwi.
Are there a lot of anti-kiwi people out there?
My wife is one of them.
Oh, that's right, you mentioned that.
No.
I'm pretty kiwi neutral.
Yeah, me too. If someone gave me a kiwi to eat, I'd be like, sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like hunt out kiwi in the supermarket.
Right. This is pretty good. It's very rich. Another thing to note is if you do have a chance to try one of these prefectural Frappuccino drinks, they're only sold in a tall size.
Only one size, yeah.
Strangely.
So this was 669 yen to take out.
You know, as expected, it is Starbucks.
Starbucks.
It's kind of a luxury item. It's not the best thing on their menu. It's pretty good. It's worth trying out if you want to, you know.
I'm feeling there are better other ones as well. And the other prefectures, like considerably better other ones. So.
Yeah, there's no way this is the best out of the 47. This is probably somewhere right in the middle. For how rich this is, the tall size might be a little too much for many people.
This size?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying if they did it in a smaller size, it'd be better?
I'm sure you know many people in Japan who need smaller portions.
Certainly than Americans.
Yeah.
Even British people.
Even something this sweet, this high calorie,
Yeah. So
maybe not everyone wants something this size. If you try it out and you fall in love with it, obviously this is not a forever drink. It'll go away sometime in the future.
I guess you'll be going there every day if you fall in love with it.
If that turns out to be the case, I mean, from what I can tell, it's a pretty simple drink. You can probably make this at home. In Japan, at Starbucks, the seasonal tea drinks are quite popular. I know they're doing like a Frappuccino series right now with these, but Kiwi might look better as a tea than Frappuccino.
Have you ever tried any of the Christmas special drinks or like those kind of holiday drinks they have sometimes?
I'm sure I've tried like the pumpkin spice latte.
Oh, for autumn. That autumn special drink, sweet potato, that kind of thing.
I don't know how it is here, but in America, people go crazy over the pumpkin spice latte. And they have like a Christmas one too.
Yeah, I once.
I'm a simple man. I always get black coffee. So I don't really. This is one of my few times dabbling in one of the crazy things they offer.
Yeah, one time in Japan, I went in Christmas season. They had a pistachio cream drink like this for Christmas. So it was a pistachio cream drink with whipped cream on top and raspberry syrup. So you had like the colours of Christmas. They call it like a Christmas tree drink. Oh, that's pretty good. And when I was in the store, everyone was getting it. Like everyone in the line was on.
Yeah, that's how the pumpkin spice latte is too.
A lot of Japanese high school girls. Yeah. They love the Starbucks seasonal drinks, I think. Because it's kawaii, I guess. Right? Oh, Christmas tree! Would you call this kawaii?
This? No.
Yeah, me neither.
Another thing to be noted about this Frappuccino series is the Ehime Frappuccino is only available in Ehime, as far as you know.
Yeah, I think you have to be in the prefecture to get the drink from the prefecture. Yeah.
So I'm sure someone out there is gonna go to every freaking prefecture and try every.
All 47?
I'm sure someone who like really wants those YouTube views.
Well, dude.
It's a big country. Someone's gonna do it.
All 47, you'd have to fly to Okinawa. And you'd also have to go to Hokkaido.
Yeah.
It's hardcore, dude.
It is.
How long is this
It's like a pilgrimage.
campaign going?
It's like a capitalist
What's their time?
I don't know. I doubt it's too long. I'm sure it's just like
A month?
So this campaign is actually to celebrate the anniversary of Starbucks in Japan. I believe it's the 25th anniversary of Starbucks in Japan.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want to give it a score?
Yeah. I'll give it a... I'm going to get very pinpoint with this one. This gets a 3.8 from me.
3.8.
3.8.
I'm going to give it a 3.
Okay.
Bang on 3.
Okay.
The reason being, it's a little simple.
It's very rich, but very simple.
I don't think Ehime when I drink it. At all. And I was actually probably going to give it a lower score because it's Kiwi. I'm kind of a so-so person in Kiwi. But I don't mind the Kiwi taste.
I don't either.
So that's why I'm like giving it a little higher score than I was expecting. I was thinking, yeah, I'm probably going to give this a 2.5. It's just cream and syrup. It's quite addictive. Like, I can't stop drinking it.
Yeah.
It's very sweet.
I've almost finished mine.
Yeah.
So again, for me, 3.8.
Why such a specific number?
I don't know. It's better than, for me, 3 is average. And it tastes a little better than average to me. So I'm curious about the other 46 drinks.
Like, that's a lot. What could they offer? 46 variations.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Let's check it out.